Hello everyone, welcome back to another exciting video lessons. This is the part 2 and a continuation of our previous video. In our previous video lessons under this topic, we used a simple quadratic equation. Now in this particular video, we are going to be making use of the cubic function, which when we do the derivative of it, we'll get a quadratic what uh, a quadratic derivative. And then because we are having a quadratic derivative, we'll then use what we call a quadratic equation, which we call the formula methods. Now the title of this particular video is quadratic formula in first derivative what test. Within the next couple of minutes, we'll be diving into it and breaking it down so everyone watching could have a better foundational understanding of it. Now, this is the question on the board. The first step for us to do, which is the step 1, is to get the derivative, which we will do so. Okay, here will give me 3x squared plus 2 times 3, 6x minus 144. This is the derivative of this equation. Now what do we do next? We will then set this equation to 0, which will give me 3x squared plus 6x minus 144 is equal to 0. But we can further break this equation down, whereby I will divide all through by 3, so that here becomes x squared plus 6 divided by 3 would give me 2x minus 144 divided by 3 would give me 48 equal to what? 0. Now we now have a simple quadratic what? Equation. Now what do we do next? If we are using the quadratic formula or the formula method, right? I think we if I'm using the formula is x is equal to k minus b plus or minus b square minus 4ac divided by 2a, as you can also see on the screen below. Now let us erase some parts of the board so we could have a more robust space in solving this question in a more simplified form. So I erase. All right, let's continue. Now, if my a here is equal to 1, because the coefficient of x squared here is 1, my b here is equal to 2, the coefficient of x here is 2, then my c is negative 48. So I can apply the formula now to be x is equal to negative 2 plus or minus the square root of b square, which is 2 square, minus 4 multiplied by 1 multiplied by negative 48 divided by 2 multiplied by 1, which is now equal to negative 2 plus or minus square root. 2 square is 4. Of course, this negative multiplied by negative is positive. So 4 times 48, let me use my calculator. Okay, so let's go. Let's go. So 4 times 48 would give me 192. 192. 192 divided by 2 times 1 would give me what? 2. So let me erase this part. For that, erase this part. Now, it will now be equal to -2 plus or minus the square root of 196 divided by what? 2, which will give me the square root of 196 would give me 14. So -2 plus or minus 14 divided by what now? 2. Meaning I will be having two values. I will be having two values. So I erase the board further, trying to break it down for you. So let's go. So here will become -2 plus 14 divided by 2, or -2 minus 14 divided by 2. X here would give me 14 minus 2 would give me 12. 12 divided by 2 would give me what? 6. -2 -14 would give me -16 divided by 2. I will have -8. So that my critical point x is now from -8, right, and 6. These are my critical points: -8 and negative and what now, and 6. So I will erase the board for to test for the signs. Now from these two values, I'm having two critical points, and with these two critical points I will be having three regions, and the three regions are: we have -8, we have between -8 and 6, and we have what now? 6. So these are my three what? Regions. So I will have to pick values that are before -8 and between -8 and 6, and that is above 6. These are to test for it. You pick any to test for the sign. You pick a value that is before 8, and that value we can pick -9. We pick another value that is between -8 and 6, which we can pick 0. We pick another value that is greater than 6. We can use what now? 7. So that when we plug this -9 into the derivative of the equation, the cubic equation, which was x squared minus, okay, I think it was plus 2x minus 48. So what do we do? If I should plug here, let's plug it. Here will give me squared plus 2 9 minus 48. It will give me, let's plug the value here, minus 9 squared plus 2 bracket minus 9 minus 48. It gave me 15, meaning here was 15. So it means that x here for -8 was greater than 0, meaning this one was increasing. Here was increasing. Let me use the word up, increasing. So we also test again for when it was 0, between -8 and 6, when it was 0. So I will erase the board again. when it was 0. It's actually very easy. So I come here, anywhere I see x, I put 0. Here is 0. Here is 0. So of course, here will give me x is less than 0. Here will be what now? Decreasing, meaning increasing, decreasing. So let's also use 7 too. So anywhere I see x, I put 7. Here is 7. 7 square is 49. 49 plus 14. 49 plus 14 minus 48 would give me 15 also. So x here is greater than what? 0. Here is also what? Now increasing. Meaning, to test for it now, from minus 8 and 6, because it was increasing and later decreasing, here will give me a local maximum. A local maximum point. While here was decreasing to increasing to give me local minimum point. Is very, very what? Easy. Just take note. When something is increasing and then decreasing, it will give me maximum. When something is decreasing and then increasing, it will give me what? Minimum. So this is the final answer to this question for the part 2 of this video. Do well to like, share and subscribe, and do well to watch out for the next episode of this particular video. It's actually very easy and it is not difficult at all. I remain my humble self, Adrenaline, the Bazooka Prophet, a certified tutor, BSc, MSc, and PhD. Thank you and God bless you.